Welcome to the Kernow Show. I'm joined today by Mr. Nathan Countner of the Portable Putts Mini Golf Experience, the premier golfing experience coming from the heart of Devon.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very, very well. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. This is cool.
It's nice, isn't it?
I like the intro.
I like that intro.
Makes me want to pop my head.
Makes you just want to feel it. Yeah?
Lose myself in the music.
Lose yourself in the music. Yeah. So, to the people that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself, about Portable Putts and Nathan Countner.
Cool. So my name's Nathan. I run Portable Putts Mini Golf, and we create mini golf experiences with the aim of creating memories that last a lifetime. So we basically set it up wherever the event is.
Amazing. And you focus on both B2C, business to consumer, and also business to business as well?
Yeah. So obviously at the minute with a global pandemic, there's not a great need for team building activities with people working from home. But before the pandemic, that was a big income stream. But at the minute, it's can't even get my words out.
Primarily.
That's the word.
It's a shock that I'm helping you with words. So.
Yes. But it's mainly people's gardens and home occasions and stuff like that.
Amazing. Okay. And that would obviously be on the B2C side. With the rule of six, with business meetings now being kind of opened up, I imagine you're getting people, business owners coming through wanting, like you say, team building exercises, networking events, that kind of thing. How could your equipment, your business be used in a positive way in that respect? So
the benefit of our mini golf courses are they're completely portable, hence the name.
It's a good choice of name, yeah.
It is good. It's like the Ron Seal quick dry and wood stain. Does exactly. What it says on the tin.
Good marketing.
But it can be set up, so for example today it's set up in the Shane's green room. It can be set up in office blocks. As people are slowly not working from home and going back into the office, it can be just set up in any space, any requirements. And yeah, it's kind of like a welcome back to the office kind of safe activity. Everything's all wiped down and cleaned. And it just adds a bit of like team building and, that kind of stuff, really.
There's a term, I came across it a little while ago, called gamification. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's effectively where they'll bring in kind of games, anything really that will bring the employees within that company up to kind of get them competitive within each other. And I think that your business, you've kind of inadvertently, if you haven't heard of the terminology, I'm sure you probably have it within your strategy anyway, but without knowing the terminology, the game of gamification, or gamification as some people call it.
Get that one on the website.
Get you on the website. But it's very, very good for, again, if you have, for example, a sales team, and this is, again, I come from a sales background, my experience would be, if somebody had a sales floor and they had, let's say, 10 members of staff, 10 salespeople on the sales floor, they could bring in your equipment, they could have it set up, and every time someone gets a sale or generates a lead within a marketing department, let's say, then they would come up, they would have a go. The person at the end of the day would be able to use it as they'd be able to use that as a way to calculate scores, if you will.
Nice. I like that idea.
There you go. You have that one for free.
Free?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
But again, I know that you do similar things like that anyway.
I kind of look at it that, if it was set up for a business that, you'd have like the accounts team would have a score, and I've got a big fan of Top Gear, so I've got like a big leaderboard where names can go up and down depending on how well they play. But I just think, I think a happy team investing in kind of like light-hearted entertainment is a way forward, really. And I know like the golf, I'm passionate about it. I enjoy playing it. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not, but that's the beauty of mini golf. Like,
I imagine your short game's a little bit better than your long game, though. Yeah.
Not at the minute. So managed to get out and play golf for the first time in sort of 5 months or something. But
amazing.
Yeah, I need to work on my putting, which is ironic, really.
Oh, that is, yeah. You have all the equipment, all the gear, and no idea.
Exactly. Yeah. I just need to take the windmill with me when I'm on the course. Yeah,
that would be very good. Very, very good. So, so going back to using portable putts as a business experience, I guess you could say. I know we've spoken, and I know you've got a few things in the, a few ideas in the tank, if you will, about maybe business versus business, and then creating a leaderboard between businesses in Cornwall, in Devon, etc. Tell me a little bit more about that and your kind of plans around that.
Yeah, so this was an idea sort of, I don't know, 6 months ago, and obviously a second wave of the pandemic happened, so it was kind of on the back burner. But the idea would be that businesses would hire the mini golf course, but Portable Putts would run like a business league. So one, it would create exposure on social media for companies to put something different than the advertising out there all the time.
And we like social media, don't
absolutely, we love it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did I do all right there?
You did good.
We're on audio, aren't we?
Actually, yeah, I'll push you to 10. And also,
okay.
Don't forget all the cameras facing around us here
nice.
as well.
But I think it's also a good way of like networking online, so you can tag different businesses, create a bit of banter, a bit of fun. And just I think it would just be a really good experience for business to get involved, really.
Yeah, amazing. Almost a similar idea to obviously the Cuthbert the Caterpillar that's been going on at the moment between M&S and Aldi, but it could be a little bit more banterish.
Yeah.
But around cake instead of around cakes, around portable putts and golfing, mini golfing.
Absolutely,
amazing. So and again, something else I think is really important to kind of touch upon this as well. But obviously, mental health over the past 12 months has been a something that's affected everybody, I think.
Yeah.
As businesses do begin to go back to office, and some businesses will, I'm sure, keep that remote element. But as people do begin to move back to face-to-face meeting, face-to-face, X amount of people in an office.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is for businesses to make sure that their staff are kind of bonding again, that they have something fun to do in the office, and what's going to be probably a very stressful environment for a lot of people?
Yeah, I think it's just important. A happy workplace, it's proven that it creates more productivity and a feeling of I can't get my words out now.
Camaraderie.
That's the word. I struggled with the other word, you see, so I didn't want to say that one. But yeah, I just think that people, it's about coming together. Everyone's been at home, everyone's been isolating. It's kind of unnatural to not see people. I know I'm looking forward to having my family around my house, but at the minute it's just a garden. So I think there will be anxiety and there will be a lot of stress and worry and concern from people. But this is kind of just something fun, lighthearted that, everything's COVID safe and, they can do and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
I think working from home has its own stresses with, if you've got kids and stuff and homeschooling, that kind of stuff that, I think it would be a relief for many people to get back to the office. I
definitely think it will be. And there's a lot of debate on LinkedIn at the moment that I really enjoy reading about it. And, you have some people who are going, no, it's not as productive, people working from home. And then you have other people on the other side saying, no, it is, it's good for people's mental health. And then you kind of have people in the middle almost kind of saying, well, I don't feel as productive when I'm at home. I want to get back into the office. So it's a real mix.
Catch-22.
Yeah, it really, really is. So
but I think it's opened the door for flexible working arrangements for individuals, really.
Yeah.
People that want to be in the office feel like they're more productive, then that's an option for them, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think the other thing as well is that a lot of people will be both working from home, perhaps working from home 1-2 days a week, but then also working from the office the remaining time. So let's kind of play out a scenario here. So I'm a small business owner, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to improve productivity within my business. What would be the steps? How would we kind of go about that? If I reach out to you and say, hey, look, I want to use your equipment for a day.
Yeah.
What would be the steps?
So I think a conversation. So I'm pretty old school. I quite like a conversation on the phone. And I think it's just about getting to know your requirements, what you need, how many people, what sort of experience you're wanting to create. What are the outcomes that that you're wanting? So, we have the courses, we have the setup, but I'm passionate about what I do. So, for me, I want to create the best experience that for you. So every booking's different, every event's different. So it kind of goes from there, really.
And I imagine you would have ideas. So so again, I've got no experience in playing golf, by the way. I used to play golf probably.
You sound like an expert.
I'm really not. 20 years ago, I used to go and play golf, but I was absolutely awful.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, but worse, a lot worse. But again, I'm guessing for somebody like me who's got no experience, I imagine you would have ideas. You would be able to, kind of say, well, look, you have this many people. Your business is this. This is what
absolutely.
I would recommend.
So my background is sports development. So this business kind of ties in line with my experiences in the past. So, if you wanted a team building day where I attend it and we run like a Ryder Cup style competition, and you can have pairs and doubles and alternate shots and just make it as fun as possible, really. And I think like prizes and wooden spoons and that kind of stuff just adds to it, really.
Amazing. Okay. So we've had that conversation. We've decided, okay, do you know what? This is going to be the best fit for you, Gav. I think your employees are going to really enjoy this. What steps do we go from there? Obviously arranging a date, that kind of thing.
Yeah, arranging a date. Everything's done with COVID in mind. So all payments and terms and conditions are all sent via email.
Great.
As soon as it's booked in the diary, we're good to go. So, I'd rock up an hour or so beforehand, set it up.
It's all contactless as well. You can.
So it kind of depends on the experience. So if you wanted it attended by myself, then obviously I'd stay with the course, and everything's all wiped down, sprayed down, gloves are worn, masks, etc. Whatever the government guidelines are at the time. But if it was a drop off, then it would be set up COVID safe and then picked up at the end of the day.
Amazing. Okay, so that's that would again, that kind of answered my question, because my experience of businesses that offer, again, using that term again, gamification, has always been that they would effectively come in and they would kind of oversee everything. But you're saying you can come in as part of the package effectively.
So obviously before COVID hit, like weddings was a big income stream for portable putts, and I really enjoy that event, and you've got a captive audience and you can engage and you can get yourself involved in the activity.
Amazing.
So because I'm passionate about what I do, I try and make it as 100%. Trying to get my words out again, just as good an experience as I can possibly create. And I think, if you've got a passion and a drive for what you do, then it feeds on to the people that are playing it. Yeah,
definitely. And going back to kind of what you offer and how you offer it, and you have to remind me of this, but there's 4 separate kind of areas that you would focus on, so to speak. So you've got obviously businesses, going into business. Can you break those down?
Yeah, so we offer like corporate packages. We do residential care home packages. We do school packages, party packages. So if you you wanted a bite-sized course for Faye in the garden, we can cater for that. So kind of like any occasion, any option, we can cater for.
Yeah.
So obviously we've seen a big demand in party bookings the last couple of weeks, because the young people that are having a party now didn't have a party last year. So the parents want to make this one a really memorable experience. So, and it helps that the sun is shining.
The sun is shining indeed. Hence, we're both in our shorts today.
That's it. I thought I was going to the beach.
Yeah. No, that's incredible. So, and again, so kind of breaking down those packages again, and I know that your business was formed pre-COVID. Which has been, would you say, the most severely affected from those?
Corporate, definitely.
Yeah.
And weddings, like there's
because obviously they've been pushed.
Yeah, so the weddings that were booked in have either gone ahead with 15 people, which is brilliant, but a lot of them have postponed to next year and the year after. But we're starting to see an increase in demand and bookings coming through now that there's a roadmap out of lockdown. So.
Do you find the people that you've had booked in for weddings that have, again, my brother and my future, should be my sister-in-law now, but my future sister-in-law, I know that they put their wedding off from April 2020 to April 2021, and obviously now it's been pushed again to April 2022. Do you find that when people do book with you that they do keep that booking, or do they kind of say, well, look, we'll come back to you at a later date? What's your availability looking like as we move into 2022?
So all bookings, wherever I can facilitate the new dates, but I'm kind of a person that I want to create the best experience. Yeah. If, for example, you've paid me a deposit, it's all refundable. If I can't make it, I'll give you your money back. I'm not here to take your money and say you've booked it. I kind of just want to create the best experience. So, for example, if you book it for a party and it's torrential rain and wind, like you can have a full refund. Like I don't want to keep your money. Like, I'd rather not set up in that. So, the options are there for like rearrange and the ball's in your court effectively. See what I did there?
That was really good. Yeah, that was really good. Not the court though. The ball's in your hole, I guess would be better.
Pardon?
A hole in one. A hole in one.
What did you say?
So my again, I probably asked that in the wrong way, to be fair. But what's your availability looking like for 2022? Again, are you finding, because I speak to a lot of people in the wedding industry from obviously doing the social media that we do. I find a lot of them now for 2022 they're already getting filled up. So many people now want to make their day even better, jam packed with even more stuff. How's your availability looking for?
So I think the dates are filling up. There are some availability, but it's like anything that, in order to secure your date, you need to
get in touch.
Basically. I'm a one-man band at the minute, so if you book me for a wedding on a Saturday, then that's me booked out for that day. I just love what I do.
So you haven't roped the wife into helping you yet?
Not yet, no. It will come.
It will come. And then the little man as well, yeah?
That's it, yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So tell us, how do people have heard us here today? We've talked about portable putts, we've talked about the experiences that you can offer and the benefits obviously of helping businesses, helping people who've got weddings. We haven't even kind of touched upon residential homes or schools, I think you said as well.
Yeah.
How do people get in touch with you? What's the best course of action to kind of begin the conversation?
So the website is www.portableputs.co.uk, or they can email me at nathan@portable what?
Portable what?
Edit that one.
Yeah.
portableputs.co.uk.
Yeah.
Or old school phone number 07966 251 467.
Amazing. And all of that's obviously on the website.
Absolutely, yeah.
I have to say I've experienced your portable putts several times now, and I love it. It's really, really
Awesome.
good. And I can see the benefit of a business having it. I can see the benefit of people having it at a wedding or a birthday or any kind of special occasion. I can't speak firsthand on a residential home because I'm not quite at that age yet.
One day.
One day, I'm sure I will be, and you'll be there as well. But look, thank you very much for coming in today.
That's right. Thank you for inviting me.
More, and we'll catch up again soon, I'm sure.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.